They're being led round by Baby Sham at the start. And the flag is raised. And the tape is away. And away they go for this. Free replays on attheraces.com. Conditional Jockeys, Handicap, Hurdle, Baby Sham in the noseband. Yeah, Encore in the black and red jacket, just throwing his head around a little bit in the early stages with the cheek pieces fitted for the first time. In the centre, Fear Met in black sleeves. The Wire Flyer on the extreme left is the favourite, Legal Rights under Niall Houlihan. Tracked on the left by Global Agreement. And over there, 3 from the left is Gembug Drummer. On to the next, Baby Sham, yeah, Encore. And Fear Met. One Last Glance is just tracking Encore through on the right, and the yellow with the noseband. Behind the leaders over there, King of the Story, just behind Fear Met. Then the Wire Flyer, Gembug Drummer, and on this stand side, this near side, Legal Rights, followed by Global Agreement. Passing the stands, 2 circuits to cover, 2 miles and 3 furlongs, 10 flights to jump around the top turn. And now, yeah, Encore coming through to join Baby Sham for the lead. The pace is very steady. That's got to be sensible in the conditions and the way the horses have been finishing in the last few races. It's Encore from Baby Sham. And then One Last Glance moving around the inside. The Wire Flyer, Fear Met, Legal Rights is wide. Then King of the Story, Gembug Drummer, and Global Agreement, who's the widest runner down the back. Yeah, Encore joined by One Last Glance there on the inside. Legal Rights and Global Agreement still charting their own course out wide, nearly joined by Gembug Drummer. Back on the inside, it's One Last Glance from Encore as they come in to take this. Baby Sham, Fear Met made a slight mistake there. Then the Wire Flyer, and on the inside at the back, Yellow Cap, King of the Story, and remaining wide, Legal Rights, Global Agreement, followed by Gembug Drummer. About to run into the bottom turn. And One Last Glance under Jordan Naylor, seeking a double after his really well-timed ride on History Bear earlier on. Leading the way to Encore and Ben French Davis in second. Baby Sham round the inside third. Fear Met, who stayed on quite well last time out, in fourth over a shorter distance here. Harriet Tucker riding Fear Met. Legal Rights is brought wide. Niall Houlihan, who won or not at present earlier on, has probably just got his breath back. Global Agreement on the outside, then Gembug Drummer. Back on the far side behind here, Encore still Baby Sham with Fear Met. And then the Wire Flyer and King of the Story as they jump the next, and all safely over and making their way now up the hill with a circuit to go. And it's One Last Glance that leads the way from Encore, Baby Sham and Fear Met. And on this stand side, it's Legal Rights and Global Agreement. And then towards the rear, Gembug Drummer, the Wire Flyer, and King of the Story. King of the Story just bustled along, going up the hill at the rear of the field. But they're pretty well grouped together as they make the left-hand turn and head for the back straight. And it's still One Last Glance that leads the way. There's been a difference of opinion amongst the jockeys where to race in this final contest, and peeling wide again, Legal Rights and Global Agreement and Gembug Drummer. Sticking more to the inside here, Encore in the centre now, One Last Glance. Right up the inside in the noseband, Baby Sham as they jump the next. That was 4 out. Little nod on landing there from Fear Met. Just might have slowed her down a little bit. So continuing on down the back straight. One Last Glance, Encore, Fear Met, Baby Sham towards the inside. Out wide, Legal Rights and Global Agreement. Within a couple of lengths, a blunder there from Baby Sham. Knocked the flight down. And behind Baby Sham, Gembug Drummer just moving up a bit. And then the Wire Flyer, who's punched along. And finally, king of the story, who is detached. Into the bottom bend. One last glance. Global Agreement now moving into a clear second, having gone wide all the way. Legal Rights, who went wide. Gembug Drummer, who went wide in fourth. Then Here Encore, Baby Sham, Fear Met and the Wire Flyer, and they turn for home in the final race with 2 flights left to jump. And again, Global Agreement is sent wide by Kevin Jones. Legal Rights just cutting inside him, but it's One Last Glance who still maybe just led from Global Agreement over 2 out. Legal Rights seems full of running in between the pair. Then Baby Sham and Fear Met and Gembug Drummer, and Legal Rights coming to tackle Global Agreement as One Last Glance gives way over the final flight. It was just Global Agreement. Now Legal Rights is shaken up by Niall Houlihan as they make their way up the run in behind these Baby Sham plugging on from One Last Glance. Legal Rights and Global Agreement having a battle here up towards the line. Legal Rights and Global Agreement, there's barely a neck in it, but Legal Rights will prevail, and a little cosily in the end from Global Agreement. Baby Sham third, One Last Glance was fourth.